Okay, guys, this is part two of lesson three video. So let's go ahead. When we left off, we were talking about the custom scaling. We set it at 175%, and we went to sheet and changed it to grid lines. And then we clicked OK to return back to the backstage view. Um, Notice the bottom of the, okay, so that's fine. We have the bottom of the screen says 102. And then it tells us to go back to return to document up at the top. This time we're going to click on HRP2, the sheet. And then we're going to go to Control P to go back to where we just were. Um, and the screen indicates that the document will print on 2 pages. So we see that here. We're going to change the settings to print landscape. And so if you know that landscape has to do with orientation, you will look here and we'll change it to landscape orientation. That's the first thing that we're going to do. And then we're going to do the scaling. We're going to fit sheet on 1 page. And then we're going to go to custom scaling and we're going to add those grid lines on that page. So here's what it looks like now. And then we're going to save this as, I did not mean to come out. I'm going to go back to print to make sure everything is still there. Yes, so we're going to save it as add behind the HR print ready solution. So, and I've saved this once, so mine is just going to ask me to replace it. So I will replace it. So yes, I click OK. Then it tells us to close this out and open a blank workbook. So I'm going to go to File, New, open a blank workbook. And once it tells us to open it, it wants to go back to the File tab and go to the Options tab. Now, this is important because I know this part is on the test. For some reason, you will have to go to the Options tab. And these are the things that you see in the Options tab. I know in Word we had to do proofing, where we auto-corrected some things. But here it's telling us to go to the Quick Access toolbar. In the Quick Access toolbar, you can notice that you can add certain things to the Quick Access toolbar in the right pane. In the left pane has all the list of commands. And it tells us to scroll down and choose Format Painter. And then click the Add button. And we'll see that it goes over to the list of the things that are already on the Quick Access toolbar. And then it tells us to add 5 more commands that we use often to the Quick Access toolbar. That's 1, fill color, font color, font color, font size, and format cell. That's 5 things that I've added to the Quick Access toolbar. When you're done, click OK to apply your changes. And notice that your Quick Access toolbar now includes all of those things that I have. So regardless of which tab I'm on, I will be able to see anything dealing with the font. So that's the Quick Access toolbar. And now we're going to go back to File and scroll down to Options. And guess what they want us to do, guys? They want us to reset the Quick Access toolbar. So I'm going to go back to the Quick Access toolbar. I'm going to click Reset and reset only the Quick Access toolbar. Click Yes. And guess what? It returns to what it was before. So at least now you know how to add things to the Quick Access toolbar. Let's go to the next thing. It tells us to go to the File tab again. We go back down to Options. And this time we're going to customize the ribbon, just like we just customized the Quick Access toolbar. The Customize the Ribbon option appears. By default, Popular Commands is selected in the Choose Commands from drop-down box. And so that's here. Any other thing that you want to do, you just hit the drop-down area and you'll see it. Also, by default, the Main tabs option is selected. You can also have 2 tabs. In the list of popular commands, we're going to click Format Painter again. And note the Add button in the center is now active. In the Customize Ribbon list on the right, click the plus preceding home to expand the list. My home is already expanded, so I'm going to just leave that there so we can see everything that the Home tab consists of. Under the Customize the Ribbon options, It tells us to click the new tab button to insert a new blank tab. So I'm going to click the new tab button. It goes under home. When you click new tab, a new group is automatically created inside the new tab. Click the new tab list item on the right to select it. And then click the rename button. Type my new tab and click OK. Under the new tab, click new group custom. Click the rename button. This time the rename dialog box appears to select the hand symbol. And in the display name box, type my new group. In the command list on the left, click on the command and then click OK. So click OK. So it tells us to select anything over here and then hit add. So you see how it goes under that group. We're going to select all commands here. And so all commands show up. And then add another command from the list. I don't know what this is, but we're going to add that one. And then here it tells us to select 2 tabs. And add another thing here. Well, okay, we're going to just skip that part because that's not over here. And that's it. And if we open it here, there's my new tab. And I had this extra one, but there's my new tab. So that's what it's supposed to show you. So we're going to go back to File, go down to Options, go to Customize Ribbon, and we're going to reset it. If you don't reset it, I don't know why I got to keep doing this over. And if we don't reset it, it'll just show up when you open Excel every time. So that, I mean, it's no big deal. And it's not letting me reset it. Okay. So we just reset the tab, and now we're going to go to a blank workbook in Excel. We are here. Click the File tab and then click New, File, New. And the new window displays a series of featured templates. We're going to try to see if we can find the project tracker icon. Let me see if I can just type it in. I don't even know whether that's anything. Okay, so that's that one. We're going to click Create. And there are 2 workbooks in here as well. We have Project Tracker and Setup. And it tells us to just close that out. Just wanted us to see that we could open a template. Click the File tab and then click New, File, New. And this time they want the academic calendar. So I'm going to type that in again. Here. And then tell us to hit Create. Click on the year, which is 2019. And use the up-down arrow to change to the current year if necessary. We don't have to because it's already 2019. Click the month name and select the current month. And it's already at August, so we don't have to change that as well. Scroll down the worksheet to see additional months.